just a matter of fact. Yo, it's crazy. We do need another girl for that video though. He doing a video for that. You hearing him like posting that preview for that song? Not the most recent one, the one before.
Yeah, I remember.
With the shorty. Oh, the shorty joint.
Yeah.
He's shooting that video on Saturday, but he needed 2 girls for it, but we only got 1. But it's on Saturday though, so it's like, I don't know.
Maybe I should like re-spark my dream. Being a video girl. Just be a video girl for like 1 month. 1 summer.
In the middle
Just
of the
one?
summer.
In the middle of the summer.
Everybody got their gun game up.
But I don't want to be one of the raunchy video girls. I just want to be like the main chick girl in every video.
Like the
one that
chick.
just sits there and just like.
The one that does everything in slow motion.
Yeah.
Yo, they move in slow motion no matter if the rest of the world is moving regular motion. They slow.
The main girl's
funny.
always moving in slow motion in the rap videos.
Mm-hmm.
You know what girl's not moving in slow motion in the
one's
rap
twerking?
video? In Rick Ross's Turnpike Ike video. I'm like, she's doing too much. I was irked. He really dropped the ball with that video. Like,
It should have been more than just that.
I was like, where's the yacht? This was the perfect opportunity to have a yacht in the video. I don't care if you did it in your other 10 videos. This is perfect yacht music.
Keep having yachts.
I got my 11th yacht.
Listen, she just...
his next album got to be called 11 Yachts.
Yes. Big Yachty. Let's go. She was breaking her
I know you seen her.
and he just sitting there like he wasn't even on the turnpike. You could have at least
Yo, he was
been,
under the turnpike, yo.
like, I don't care if big time you was speeding in the car. You should have been speeding down the turnpike in a car.
Yo, he do be speeding in cars in a lot of his videos.
And then the police should have stopped you.
Hold on, what other video was he speeding in the car in?
Super high.
Speeding.
Oh yeah, he was.
Speeding.
Yo, he is always. Yeah, he just. First of all, Turnpike Ike makes more sense to be speeding in a car than.
He was in a car in Maybach music. Not Maybach music. Aston Martin music.
Was he speeding though? I don't know. He was speeding. I don't know.
No, in the video, he should have been speeding down the turnpike. Then the police should have stopped him, like they did in Speeding. Then he should have ran off like he did, and then
Jumped off the yacht?
into a yacht.
Yo, first off, if Rick Ross jumps off of a bridge onto a yacht, there's no more Rick Ross.
Yo, Lance, I thought you know what I thought you were about to say? I don't know what I thought you were about to say. He was in the car and he got pulled over, and then as soon as the cops started coming, he got up and ran, jumped off of a bridge and fell down into a sunroof into another car and started speeding.
Yo, even that.
He falls through the sunroof of a yacht and the yacht speeds through the water. Starts sailing fast and shit.
Subliminal Kelly registered pedophiles in this big yacht driving through the water.
Listen, he should have made Big Time and Turnpike Ike double video or something if he was going to have the same type sound.
Listen, man, I just want this 11 Yachts album now.
Listen, 11 yachts, yo.
What up? Welcome to the Aux Chord. I'm Ant.
I'm Jazzy Miotti.
I'm Sauce Man 3000.
And we the plug. I feel like I haven't done a proper intro in a couple of episodes, so I feel like I had to get that out the way for y'all. Anyway.
I think y'all forgot who we are. That's probably why.
Probably. Y'all need to, get to know us again.
Allow us to reintroduce ourselves.
Yachts.
11 of them.
11 of them. First and foremost, Aux Chordcast on Twitter, Aux Chordcast on Instagram, Aux Chord on Facebook, auxchordcast@gmail.com. What am I missing?
YouTube.
Aux Chord on YouTube. And also for our Apple users, remind y'all again, people said they had issues searching us on Apple Podcasts. So we are now searchable. Find us, subscribe to us. Please rate us and comment. That helps us a lot with the algorithms. So, you want to see us move up these charts. We need y'all to help us on the Apple Podcast app.
Yes, sir.
Now, Jazzy Miotti, you have the floor.
So I was listening to Clean Radio, which is Nicki Minaj's.
Oh boy.
radio station, and she was like, first I enjoyed the set that DJ Booth was playing beforehand. They were like, he was playing all her like old come up hits and stuff like that, which I think is good as a reminder, like she put in work or whatever. So let's just get that out the way.
Mm-hmm.
However, Nicki, all right, let me formulate my thoughts. So Joe Budden made an appearance. Joe Budden, Rory and Mal and Parks made an appearance on Queen Radio, and Nicki Minaj was addressing Joe, and when he was on his other show, Everyday Struggle with DJ Academics,
right.
And she was bringing up the time. She thinks that Joe Budden helped create this narrative that Nicki Minaj is a liar, based on that song Motorsport, where Nicki and Cardi were both on there, and he said on his
Not
show,
Joe Budden, the number 3 best rapper of all time.
Right. Be on every list.
Right.
that he said that Nicki didn't know that Cardi was going to be on the song, and da 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 da. And then Nicki Minaj came out and said that no, she knew that she was going to be on the song, and Joe said she's a liar and stuff like that. And Nicki Minaj went on to, she name dropped Charlamagne. She went on to say that like people like Charlamagne and Joe Budden are spearheading this Nicki hate train. And
do you think there's a Nicki hate train?
I don't think there's a hate train per se.
Mm-hmm.
I think Nicki's response to what the media was saying about her ignited the flames and like turned people off. I saw this tweet. It described the situation perfectly. Because remember how we applauded Cardi B for her personality, and like that's part of the reason why like people love her, and it attributed to her stardom.
Right.
And the tweet says something to the effect of, Nicki saw how much Cardi was able to be successful, like showcasing her personality, and she tried to do the same thing, but the gag is her personality is not likable. And I totally agree with that. Despite the fact that like I still love Nicki's music, like all that she's done, and even when she puts out verses today, like I like them, like, but her personality is not likable. Like it's just not. And sometimes you can't be that bull that's likable like everybody. Some people, like, if I knew I had a trash personality, you would not know who I am. Like, you would just, I would be like one of them mysterious people.
All right.
But that's just me.
So, with that being said, this goes into my next question, because this is how I feel. Do you think Nicki's quote-unquote hate train is all due to Nicki? I think Nicki's actions have created the fake hate train, or the quote-unquote hate train.
Yeah, when I was listening to her talk about like all these men are coming together to try to bring her down, like all of a sudden, and I'm like, okay, well, what are you doing? Like, when I think about like in my own life, in my own experience, if the same thing keeps happening to me, like, yeah, I'm like, all right, these people are weird. But then I really evaluate myself and I'm like, okay, so what part am I playing? Like, what energy am I giving off? Like, and if I can't think of anything, I'm just like, oh, they crazy. But like, a lot of times, like, I really do reevaluate myself and I think like, all right, what energy am I giving off? How did I participate in this situation? Because obviously she's going to tell a story to where like, she's going to look like the victim. She's not going to be forthcoming. Right. Like, even though she's trying to market herself as this person who tells the truth, but it's something that you're not saying. Like, I need somebody to tell me what it is. Like, because where there's smoke, there's fire. Like, and the whole time, like, when she was debating with Joe, like, on his show, she was deflecting and avoiding all the questions and not really answering what he was saying. Like, she didn't seem to be, I don't know, as transparent. And then,
you don't think this is all a formula at this point? Like, I don't get why people keep getting mad at her every time this happens. I can see why, but I don't see why people are surprised every time she drops a song, every time she's doing anything, when it's her time, she causes some kind of
crazy,
throws some kind of fit somewhere, goes on her show. Like she's done this like.
Oh yeah, and then she dropped that, and then she dropped that new verse with that
like this is her rollout.
That Pop Smoke joint.
Right.
Which I did like. But I think people are still shocked because it's still new to me. Even though she's been doing this for a while now, I was only aware of her personality when Cardi B became a star.
Right.
Like because before, like I didn't know anything about Nicki Minaj's personality. I just knew her music.
Because who else was really there for her to really bring that out?
Right.
Or who else was there that got as big as Cardi for her to bring that side out of her? She a threat to her, straight up.
Yeah, and like
we saw it before Nicki Minaj. We saw it when she went through it with Safari.
You know what? I stand corrected. That's when I noticed what
did I say before Nicki Minaj? We saw it before Cardi happened.
I noticed like a switch or like something when she broke up with Safari.
Yeah,
that's when like she just started wilding out. Like she
honestly, my order of it is we saw it with Safari, then we saw it with the Meek drama. I think then I'll place Cardi.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, I'm only putting Cardi there because it's like it was like a different type of snappage. Like it was
snappage
because it's like like all right, her other ones was like breaking up with people when she was snapping. Yeah. But I guess I'm just talking about like the other female coming in and it's like you ain't the only one no more type of thing. So it's like, oh well, now I'm just like I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna make it seem like there can't be more than one woman, like just on that topic. Now you right about like her snapping as she broke up with these people or people broke up with her, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, she did just start wilding. It just seemed like when something goes down, it's like she don't know what else to do but to just lash out on like any and everybody.
And I understand that she's frustrated because she feels like she writes her own raps and then like other people are getting famous and profiting off of like other people writing their raps and stuff like that. But
what they eat don't make you shit though. Like why she's
my thing is
she's insecure.
She is very insecure and she prides herself on being the person that's most talented. Cause like that is her edge above the other ladies, like because she is very talented in writing her own bars. She's very marketable. Her brand, her image, her fan base, all of that makes her very hard to tear down at the end of the day. However, her personality is the missing component. And if you put so much emphasis on your talent, why not just use that channel to express how you feel? Why do you have to chit chat?
Right.
Why not put a diss record out? Like, you know how when Drake beefs with somebody, you don't go on an interview. You just hear it in the song. And some people are more calculated than others. Maybe Nicki ain't calculated. Maybe this is her way. Well, she needs to be. Like, because that's the way that she could win.
I've been saying for the longest that Nicki should just drop music and shut up.
That's what I'm saying. And then she could be with her husband, like, on... turn the comments off and just post her and her husband and people be like, look at Nicki, unbothered. Like, and really it be the truth. Like, she unbothered.
But
like,
we see what the play is now. Like, you'd have to be kind of blind to not see that she does this now. Obviously, to get attention on her. Like that Megatron. That wasn't doing that well. But so she had to create drama elsewhere, attention elsewhere. And now she got the Apple show, Queen Radio. Y'all don't think she's throwing these fits and making these moments so that she can still go on this show to have content for it. It feeds the show. And I'm sure Apple is happy about it because she's getting all these viewers and listeners on Apple Radio to listen to. Like, there's so many hands involved. Like, I see the play. I see what she's doing now. She has to throw a fit so that she has an excuse to do the show, so that she gets paid by Apple, and Apple gets their views, and hopefully it puts attention on her music.
And let's not forget, acting was her first love.
So this ain't hard for her at all.
Like you ain't think when she got the Meg Thee Stallion track when she was on, I was like, oh, it's already when they went on live together. I was like, yo, this is so obvious.
Yo.
But she really fought with Joe. Like, no, like this was just like regular. Like,
come on,
it was like, come on,
yeah,
man.
I could hear the lie in her voice, and she was using all these trigger words like, yeah, black woman this and powerful women and da da da, like all trigger words. I'm like, no, sis, I'm not here for it because I'm woke too, but you just using that to ignite.
You know how I
it don't
know?
Even fit.
Because if Megatron would have came out and went crazy and got a bunch of like all the attention she wanted to get, she wouldn't have rushed to jump on that track.
Do that Meg Thee Stallion, John.
Maybe she'd have did it later, but she's scrambling now. She had to do that track flop. So she put out the Megatron Challenge, which did whatever it did. I don't know what it did. And then she had to jump on the Queen Radio thing and start going crazy on there. Then she had to drop the rumors about her marrying her dude. Then she had to go on the thing with she's doing all these things around music because her music isn't doing well.
And the gag,
come on this show, Nicki Minaj.
That hot girl summer track is not it.
Yo, I'm about to say, I was
It's
about to say that
not
next.
it.
That track is overrated.
That joint is super overrated. I think people just hype on the fact that it's both of them, but
And
it
guess
just
what?
wasn't
The
it. Though.
summer's over.
Yeah.
Bye. We ready for it's back to school now.
Like honestly, I don't think they didn't do that. They didn't do that track well. Y'all could have used Ty Dolla $ign way better than y'all used him. Y'all didn't have to use it. Honestly, y'all didn't have to use him at all. Right. It just wasn't. It just wasn't it. I was just like, nah.
And then
Meg Thee Stallion just should have had another song by herself.
And then she came at Rick Ross telling Rose to sit his fat behind down. I'm like, excuse me.
I told Meek I wouldn't trust Nicki.
Yeah, I told Meek I wouldn't trust
Y'all saw Ross's response though?
Yes.
On Breakfast Club?
I was about to watch that today.
He was like, yeah, you will keep her until you prove otherwise. I was like, yo. He basically implied that Nicki has something to do with the beef between Meek and Drake. But like, I feel like everybody suspects that.
Yeah, that whole time I was a little through that whole beef. I was always curious, like, I wonder what side Nicki is playing in this. Like,
they was pillow talking or something. I feel like everybody just assumed that.
Had to be, because I was like, come on,
like it was too like random. It was something, and then Rick Ross and Rick Ross name dropped Nicki again.
Yeah.
In this album, what song was it?
He said,
I don't still with Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
That's Turnpike Ike.
Turnpike
right?
Ike.
Yeah. He don't care.
He don't, man. Listen.
And I don't care if Nicki ever hear this and like we become famous and then they bring this back like, oh, back then Jasmine Miotti said this about Nicki or whatever. And I'm like, and?
It is what it is.
And I'm still a fan. I'll rap Itty Bitty Piggy right in her face. I don't care. Like, I don't care who you are. Like, I don't care if I love you. Like, you're being weird. It's a shame.
She's been being weird, man. I
couldn't. When I was listening to the Joe Budden podcast, I don't think I ever finished because I was like, I can't listen to her voice anymore. She's just screaming.
I just didn't like how she was trying to like come at everybody all aggressive, even though people
Rory.
like she was taking everything like the wrong way, and I was like, yeah, but she was coming at Rory all crazy. I'm like,
content. You don't think Joe knew that too, though?
He knew
like
that.
They ate that up. You know,
Yeah.
I think
that's why
honestly,
Joe was acting the way he was the whole time.
Oh, excuse me, what's your name? Rory.
Right.
Like, even when they went on her show, like he went on her show, and as soon as I found they were on her show and they were leaking the clips of it, I was like, oh, they're good. I know exactly what this play is. They got the biggest hip hop podcast out. She got Queen Radio. They used each other. Like, it was such a clear play to me.
Yeah, it was a good play.
They know what they're doing. Both of them. All of them, I should say.
And that's not even me knocking them. I'm
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
y'all got the views and everything y'all needed.
Yeah. When you that big, you got to come up with plays like that. But with her, it's just like it's just for another. It's like for another reason.
Yeah.
And it's just
it feels like it's always an ulterior motive with her. That's the thing. Like, nothing ever seems genuine. Like, and it's sad. Like, because it could be some things. Just like we want to believe that Meg and Nicki thing is genuine. It could have been genuine on Meg's part, but like, I don't know. And we'll never know. It's just because she just seems calculated. That's all.
I get a genuine vibe from Meg, period. But I don't know about Nicki, though.
Yeah, I mean, Meg seems genuine to the point where Meg seems really happy to be here.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't even mean that in a bad way. I'm not knocking her for that. That's dope. Like, she's earned the right to be here. So
right.
I'm not mad at that. And I'm sure she benefited from Nicki being on it just as much as she probably wanted her on it. Mm-hmm. Meg is like 24, 20. She's between like 24 and 26. Something like, she young.
For real?
Yeah.
Yo, I didn't even know he was older than her. Dang, that's crazy. I never knew how old she was.
So it's like, I'm sure she came up listening to Nicki.
Right.
So however she can probably get it, she got it. And that's what's up. I'm glad she benefited from all of this.
Yeah.
But I'm sure Nicki was on some, I need this, because Meg got the burn right now.
Yeah, she definitely do. And it was like, when I seen it was like, all right, like that's what's up. But it was still kind of weird though. I guess I'm so used to Nicki having like some weird vibe or like hating or snapping when it's like another woman involved. Mm-hmm. That I was like, she's never. When Megan Thee Stallion came out, I was like, yo, she probably gonna find this girl as a threat, and then some drama is gonna come up. It was kind of like I was just waiting for it,
right?
But it didn't happen, surprisingly. But it's like you still get this little feeling like, I don't think this was all the way genuine. Like you wanted to do this with her just because you wanted to do it with her. But
if Nicki wouldn't talk so much and just drop music, and you could feature Meg on it or whatever, or vice versa. But I think if she just did that, if all the music spoke for her instead of her going on her platforms and wilding out.
Yeah, since you talk about how you're so talented, okay, use the talent.
But right now her talent is
exercise that.
Right now her talent is in getting eyes on her, and she's not doing it with music. She's doing it in moments.
No, I'm over it. No,
which is corny.
Stop. There was a minute where it was peace. Like, she was chilling. I'm like, good for her. She finally took heed. No, then she lashed back out. Sit down.
No, she didn't take that heat.
Stop.
Nah. She had to start snapping, being immature, and I'm just like, yo, I can't stand listening to her. It made me really not even like want to even listen to her music. I mean, I ain't really been feeling her music lately anyway, but it kind of turned me off of her, like all the way, like in every aspect. It's like I don't even really want to listen to you now.
But she's a vessel now. She's a vessel for. She's like a human shade room right now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like people go to the shade room every day, and if she going off and putting information out there, and her side, people are going to gravitate towards it. Mm-hmm. That's a talent in itself. You get enough eyes on you, then you can do whatever you want.
Do whatever. Yeah.
What would be why? But why would they be trying to tear her down? Is she insinuating because are these like Meek's friends or something?
I really don't even think Meek's people have anything to do with anything that happens with her anymore. I think they're done with her.
Yeah, like I don't understand. I don't get it. I want to know what the truth is. Whatever, I don't care.
Listen, we won't, and we just won't know.
Yeah, whatever.
It's just she gonna keep acting like this is gonna happen again and again and again and again.
Like I don't know what the future gonna bring. I don't know when her next project comes out.
She said very soon.
Okay, well again, I'm gonna reiterate. I don't know when her project comes out. Because let her not have enough eyes on her, the label ain't gonna let her drop that shit. And she's such a label artist. Like, I don't understand that. Even she said that even in the interview. Mm-hmm. She was like, what'd she say? I like giving people like time and a date. It's like, yo, you're Nicki Minaj. You could just drop whenever.
You can just drop whenever if you want to.
I'm not saying she gotta like surprise people on some Beyonce stuff. She tell her
every move.
Yeah, and that's bad. There's power in mystery. And I feel like once you get to a certain level as an artist, once you get to a certain class, you could just use mystery as a weapon.
Right.
You can control your own narrative.
Yeah.
But you're controlling your narrative in the wrong way.
That's what we've been saying. They don't listen, though. They don't listen to aux cord. They really should. Because we're young and we're inexperienced, but we know what we're talking about. We got common sense.
It's just so easy to see through everything.
Right.
Well, especially her. When it comes to her antics.
How do y'all feel? I'm off, Nicki. How do y'all feel about people in uproar and upset with Jay-Z because he took some NFL deal or something?
Man, I don't care about him. Why? Because of the whole, he told Jermaine Dupri not to take it, but then he took it.
Yeah, I heard that. I don't really know too much about the deal. I don't know. I just trust Hov.
I'm not even gonna say that. I don't know what happened. I don't have enough information.
Yeah, I really don't even know what's going on.
I wasn't
to be
in that
honest.
room. I wasn't in no phone call. I don't know. All we're seeing is reactions. We don't see what happened.
Right.
So it's like I'm not going to speak on who I think is wrong and who isn't, or Jay-Z did this or Jay-Z, because I wasn't there. This is one of those instances to me where it's like, well, I guess we have to see what happens.
Yeah, because headlines get on my nerves because people like read the headlines but don't read the article.
Exactly.
So
it's cool to not know. People need to realize that y'all cannot know something. Everybody we're in this entitled era where everybody has to know every single thing about every, like, you don't know. Time will tell.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, the headline says something like, "Oh, Jay-Z said we're past kneeling and da da da," in regard to Cap kneeling. Well, what he said was, if you read the article, the kneeling was just to bring awareness. Like, we're past that point now. Now it's time to take action. Like, people are aware now, so now we gotta, And he's probably doing it from the inside. He's a powerful man. He can do that. He got more power than y'all going like this outside with picket signs, not doing nothing.
Yeah, that don't really.
Yeah, it brings awareness, sure, but it takes a powerful man like Jay-Z to go inside and get things done. And even if he's not doing it for the cause and he's doing it for himself, that's none of my business either.
I saw it and it was just like, honestly, I just saw it. I'm like, that's what's up.
Plays Reasonable Doubt.
Yeah.
Plays Blueprint 1, 2, and 3.
Right.
Plays Black Album. Dun, 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 dun. Yo, I can listen to that song on repeat, and I have. I do the the head bob that I do with Big Time.
Mm-hmm.
I do that same thing with Lucifer.
Listen, yo.
It's like, I don't care about these people's like personal life for real. Like, yeah, we talk about it on here, but at the end of the day, the music is what speaks to me.
Yeah, it's like people
are so quick to turn on people. Like, you don't even have, like you were saying, all the facts. You don't have all the information.
People are talking like they were in the room, like they had the meeting.
Yeah, like, yo, that's kind of messed up, man. That's like, I mean,
you only saw what they put out. You weren't there.
Yeah.
I'm not saying
people
that
could write anything.
And I'm not saying that on Jay-Z's defense neither. Just period across the board. You wasn't there, so who knows what's happening. All we can do is wait and see what happens.
All I did was look at it when I got the news that Jay-Z did the NFL thing. I'm like, well, it's more money for Jay-Z right now. Again, like, I mean, that's just another sport he got under his belt. So
money is power.
That is what it is.
Y'all complain. Y'all complain that we don't have no black people in power, and then when they get powerful positions, they a sellout. Like, what in the world? What do you want?
Man, listen, we ain't never gonna be satisfied.
No.
Like, that's the truth. Like, regardless, so it is what it is. Honestly, congratulations to Jay-Z.
Yeah.
I don't really care. That's all I know is that he got this thing.
Yeah, I didn't even really read too much on it. I just see people not reading and getting mad. I'm like, okay, did you read the articles? Not what you even said. Let him have it. I love my people, and I'm so proud to be black, but we be really hard-headed a lot of the times. Like, just, like, for instance, get y'all city, okay?
Get our city?
Get your city. What happened? Get your city of Philadelphia.
What's wrong with that?
Because it's a mess.
What we do?
So, you know how the bull shot up the 6 police officers or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And was like inconveniencing the city for hours and hours and hours, putting people's lives in danger. But y'all city outside like it's a let out at a club, outside like it's a cookout.
Those niggas was wild.
They was
Auntie
tripping,
outside
dog.
selling candy.
Yo, what the?
Duh. They was just acting like it was like some public event, like you got paid to get in or something.
Yeah, I know the internet manipulates certain things, and this video may not have been even related to the situation, but I was just going by the caption, and the caption said, it was like these residents of Philadelphia were like berating the police and like harassing them while they were responding to the call. I'm like, why?
Yeah, they was like mad mad at the police, or like basically calling them names and getting mad at them and stuff. It's like, yo, don't y'all like need them?
Right.
Like they hate them until they need them, and then even when they need them, then they'll use them, and then they'll just hate them again.
I understand. I typically don't like to speak on situations like this because I was never a person that lived in the inner city. Like, I didn't experience that lifestyle, but I can empathize with or sympathize for people that have that relationship with the police where it's police brutality and things like that. Like, so I understand that there's not a good relationship between the police and the inner city or whatever.
Right.
But at the same time, that is a different situation. Like, this man is just barricading himself in the house and literally put 6 lives in danger. Like, they could have lost their lives, and that's somebody's dad, uncle, cousin, whatever. Like, that could have lost their life just trying to do their job. Like,
right.
Yep.
But y'all want to free him. Like, he like had a long like criminal history or whatever, and I understand how the circumstances that may have created that situation. Like, I understand the mentality behind it, how like being in a poor neighborhood like that,
right,
and being a black man at that could create that type of mindset, and then you just continue to do criminal activity and stuff like that. But there's people that get out of that too. You know what I mean? There's So, like I said before, I don't like to speak on it because it's like, who are you to say something? You've never been in this position. But just as a person, like, from the outside looking in, it doesn't make sense to protest to free this man when he's not no hero because he shot cops. Like,
people be saying free people for the wrong reasons.
yeah,
though.
it's like, how, instead of trying to get him out of jail, who had this long rap sheet and killing cops, how about you go support your friend with the black-owned business? Support them. No, you want to hate on them, Philadelphia. Like, but you want to free all these random people that are doing wrong, like, for no reason. And like I said before, I understand how a person like that can be created. Like, it's really a long, deep thing. Like, can't even really get into it at the podcast, so I don't want to sound like that. But it's just frustrating. Like, just people, just, I feel like we're just so backwards sometimes. Like,
really, definitely backwards.
Like, as a people, like, I feel like that was embarrassing. Like, I was embarrassed watching them people like it's a let out and throwing up signs.
How you think we feel when we live in the city?
And, and then they'd have caught a stray, and it'd have been a whole different thing.
Right.
Yeah, like, I had people at work making jokes about it to me.
John Wick? Are you kidding me? I was like, I hate this city.
That. It was that, but like people like making jokes about it, knowing that we live like in the city, and it was kind of like, it ain't even funny, dog. Like, don't even mention it,
right?
It ain't that ain't really nothing to play with. Like, why don't you try to live out there, and say if you got to go somewhere that same exact day, you got to go past that or something like that. You don't know what's gonna go down.
I understand that we as a people, we've been through a lot. Like,
we getting deep this episode, y'all.
Right, as far as like goes back to slavery and stuff like that. But there's a point where we can come together and like, we would just be such stronger people if we just stopped doing stuff like that. Like, it's just, I don't know. Not saying you gotta put on a certain persona or act for the white man. That's not what I'm saying. I don't agree with that at all. But I just feel like our behavior, like in response to that situation, was embarrassing. That's just me.
I mean, end of the day, it's a balance. Like it wasn't, not to get like super deep, but I don't think the world was meant to just have everything good in it. It's like you gonna have them people that's gonna do them horrible things and shoot up Walmarts and schools.
Can't go nowhere, Aaron.
Cops and all that.
Can't go nowhere, Anthony.
Staying in the crib, yo.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Wherever
Why can't I go anywhere?
You can't even go to Walmart.
Well, you know, I wasn't going there. We discussed that in another podcast.
I mean, everybody gonna go to Walmart regardless. Everybody gonna go to Walmart regardless. But it's just like, I mean, you just got these situations, and it's like you really just never know. The whole thing about like freeing people that you were talking about, like saying free this person. I hate how they do it in music, because it's like with music, your favorite artists get locked up. And it could be like, they could do the worst thing ever. They'd be like, yo.
YM, whatever, belly.
Yeah, they could be like, yo, say if, all right, I hate to like put this on this person, but like, I know I'm sure this won't happen. Hopefully it doesn't. But like, let's just say like, yo, a big artist, like, yo, Drake, just in Drake breaking news, Drake killed 16 people. And now he's going to jail for however many years. Yo,
he did not.
How much you want to bet?
He didn't do it.
You gonna have a lot of people saying, "Oh, Drake is canceled." Right. But you know, a lot of people gonna be like, free Drizzy, free Drizzy. I ain't gonna lie, I love Drake, dog. Yeah. But listen, no, because if he could kill 16, he could kill 17.
Right.
And I don't even want to know. I don't. It's like if you doing that type of stuff, you deserve to get what you got coming for you. So I don't know. It's just like people just look at people's careers and take what they enjoy, and it's like they just disregard any bad that the person has done. Like they're not a human being or something, and just act like they just need to be free just for their own selfish reasons because they want to hear their music.
Yeah, because they always lead it off by saying like, "Oh, I know he about to drop some crazy shit when he get out."
Yeah, it's like,
like, come on.
That's what y'all think about? So I don't know. I don't really. The whole free thing, I mean, call me what you want, but everybody be all, yo, free this person. It'd be like, depending on the crime, it's like, no, you really might not want to. Yo.
Nah.
Really might not want to free that person. You probably deserve it.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. Drake did all that shit. Like, well, he did it.
He did it, yeah. Like, you did it.
Play these old albums.
Right, exactly.
I feel that. Because you can't hide behind what they've given you before they did what they did.
Right. Like they're gonna be like,
because what if that happened to somebody you love? Like what if God forbid listeners, like Drake's shot like your close relative or your close friend, right. You still gonna be like, oh, he about to drop some fire when he get cleared off of this. Like, come on.
Yeah, like, come on, yo. Like, I don't want to, yeah. Like, Drake is not your relative, yo.
Elevate. Only obligation is to tell straight.
Yo, free
so
Drake,
much on
man.
my plate.
No, Drake ain't do nothing.
I haven't listened to Scorp in a while. I might have to revisit
Yo,
Scorp.
I don't even listen to that album no more,
what?
yo.
All right, podcast over. Why do people play?
I don't listen to it no more.
I haven't played in a while.
Yeah.
Why people disrespect Scorp like that? Why people act like they don't like Scorp?
I like Scorp.
We just said we didn't play it in a while.
I ain't played in a while.
I just said that I didn't play it in a while.
Listen.
But the way you said it, you was like you was never like going to return.
No, I'll return at some point. I think I'm just done with it. I played it, so I'm just done with it right now. I'll go back to it at some point. I've been playing Nothing Was the Same lately. But I go back to it at some point.
I have an embarrassing confession.
But
Worst Behavior is the song that made me be like, all right, that's my guy.
That's the song?
Like, I've been like
that's
him.
That's not embarrassing.
But Worst Behavior, like, really ignited the Drake flame in me. I know everybody's, like, so far gone, and they brought them back or whatever. Like I explained before, my love for Drake grew gradually, like, as time progressed.
Mm-hmm.
When Worst Behavior, I don't know, I guess it's the time of my life. Like,
Worse.
Like, I don't know. That song just did something.
I mean, that song
to
was
me.
hard,
I'm like,
but
yo,
the song was hard, but
it's not his most lyrical, but like it just ignited
he killed
a
that
feeling.
last verse on that song. He killed that.
yeah.
I
did.
just felt like it just made me feel great. Like
Yeah, that was one of the best songs on the album.
I like songs like that. I keep trying to tell y'all that song like I'm about to show you, like don't play with me type song. See, like make them sick type song. Oh my god. Never mind. Nobody cares.
What? No, well, you have to say it now.
No, y'all don't care about Baby Mother. It's just really funny how I be like Baby Mother will drop like new
Those
stuff
are the
on.
words no man ever wants to hear a woman say before she makes her statement. I just think it's really funny how.
Right, exactly.
Like Baby Mother will drop like random songs on her SoundCloud. I'll listen to them and the songs that I already listened to on Apple Music, and I'll like tweet quotes like from her stuff, and they'll get so many likes. I'm like, y'all don't even know this is Baby Mother. Like y'all don't listen to her music, but y'all love her gems. She be dropping gems. I'm telling you.
Listen, if she like really blows up super crazy,
You get all the
I
points.
want all credit.
You get
I
all the
want all
points.
credit
yeah.
for her success.
You get it all.
Yeah.
Listen, her album, she won't tell us when it's coming, but it's coming because she keep like previewing songs. Like I'm ready. Please drop it in the summer.
Well,
I mean,
about to be over.
I'm sorry, my fault. The winter.
The coldest
Listen,
winter.
The coldest winter
Coldest
ever.
winter ever. There you go.
The coldest winter. Grab a sweater, baby, bundle up. I've been way too nice, but now it's time for me to run it up.
She said that?
Yes!
I didn't know that.
I'm about to piss these is all sick. Listen to Sick. Everybody listen to Baby Mother Sick. It'll give you life. Let's go. Say no, I'm getting too hyped.
Nah, you the fan. You listen.
At Baby Mother. In this
Right,
episode.
exactly.
Yeah, it's so crazy. Like I understand why people wouldn't like her, but like I'm still trying to figure out why. I'm still like obsessed. But
You about to say why you like it the way you do?
Yeah,
It's
but
alright.
it's just so I don't like every song. Let's get that. But this like a couple, I'm like, yo, she. All right, let me stop.
It's cool. Nah. You think she dope?
Oh, speaking of people I love, and I keep advertising on this podcast, Doja Cat. Did y'all see her video for Juicy?
For the juicy, I think it was the watermelon.
Yeah, people be killing Tyga. I don't think he's that bad. Like I thought he was a good choice for the remix. I just don't think she should have replaced her verse with his.
No,
that
she
was
shouldn't
not a
have.
good move because
You
everybody
don't
loves
see
her.
why people kill Tyga because of that song or just in general?
Well, I understand why they might make fun of him because his appearance, but I don't think
No.
I
I'm
don't think his
talking
music is
critically.
bad. I don't think his music is bad.
I think
Yo.
Tyga keeps a hit, but also, can you recite me a Tyga line? Like, just recite me any Tyga line.
Yeah, young black Ricos.
What does that mean? Is that all? Is that the end? You got more?
Young black
Give me 2 Tyga bars in succession.
I'm Jackson Tito. She wanna play games, but this is not bingo.
Stop.
Monopoly and
Stop.
Password.
Okay.
Go
Okay.
out and
Tito
Tito.
with bingo.
Okay. Now, are you sure you can't figure out why Tyga gets slander sometimes? Don't get me wrong. Tyga keeps a hit, and Tyga, he usually has like a night, like a hit for you for.
He has a good flow on the track. Like
He did-
the tracks that he's
Yeah.
on, he fits.
Listen.
I feel like he fits.
Tyga does have a good flow, and Tyga keeps a hit, which is why Tyga is still relevant. Now, with the bars you just said, can you explain those to me? Break them down and explain what that meant.
I'm Jackson B.
Right.
Tito Jackson.
What is that bar? No. I get Tito Jackson. What did that mean? Define what he's saying.
Wait, let me pull up the lyrics.
Yeah. Go pull him up.
Jackson. Tito.
And even if you need more context, give me those 4 bars you rapped and tell me what it all means.
Hold on, wait.
Yo, and that Taste John, didn't he rhyme like He rhymed like Rolly Chain with Instagram or something like that. He rhymed something with Instagram. I'm like, yo, come on, dog.
Jazz is looking up the lyrics.
Young black Ricos kill for the C notes, but me though have Jackson beat.
Question
I
marks.
don't know
all
what that
crazy.
means.
What?
I don't think Apple's lyrics be wrong.
Don't blame Apple.
She
You
wanna,
probably wrote it like
okay,
that.
she wanna play games, but this is not bingo. Bingo is a game. He don't want to play that.
No, I get that.
Monopoly, I'm past go. Go ahead and deep throat. We all know what that means.
But you're only speaking.
4 chicks, foursomes, skin colored mocha. Sally and Sonia put the on my totem. Pole ball, stroke 'em. Strike it like Bolton. Now open like you're yawning. It's 6 in the morning.
Yo.
But you talked from the bingo part. Like, all right, that makes sense. All right. No, say the whole thing from the Tito, the Jack. None of that makes any sense.
Sorry, I sound nasal. I have a cold. It's 6 in the morning. 6 feet deep, but probably know me in the coffin. I'm hotter than the end in August. I'm awesome. Repeat it to your grandma and
Why?
uncles and mothers. Tiger's note, but I'm the muck. This the last supper. Look, no hair. I'm a bread cuffer. I don't dare love her. I'm a daredevil. I don't fear nothing, muck. Young Money.
He rhymed Young Money with all that.
What did Daredevil rhyme with?
Yo, he
Young
rhymed.
Money.
Yo, he said.
Give me that. Let me
He
see
said,
this.
"Motherfucker,
I don't think
Daredevil
that's
and Young
right. I
Money."
think we need to go to
No,
Genius.
this is right. That's how he raps.
No, I think we need to go to Genius. 'Cause
All right,
they was
yeah, go to
saying
Genius.
stuff wrong.
Dog, I've been since Tyga been coming out with these hits. I've been like, yo, he getting these hits, but Tyga's not like
No, I get it. He keeps a good.
he keep a hit, but he just
and he can flow. I will never take that from Tyga. I always said that he has flow.
yeah, he do.
He just raps nonsense.
Yeah, like he just don't say nothing though. Which can be said about other people.
Which can be said about
but
other people.
Tyga, from knowing what Tyga
Okay,
used
Genius
to be
is going
like,
to
it's like,
explain
all right,
what it
yo.
is. Tito was born the third of 10 children of
We
Joseph and
know
Kevin
this.
Jackson. Andrew Jackson is on the $20 bill. This could also be interpreted as I Jackson B, which could fit the killing for C notes.
I like how it says this could also be.
Right.
Go ahead and deep throw. A few inconsistencies. We assume Tyga is participating in this, but somehow 4 + 1 = 4.
What is he talking about?
Yo, even Genius don't know what he's talking about.
And what was the line that they're explaining?
4 chick foursomes.
What? Hold up.
We assume Tyga's participating in this, but somehow 4 + 1 = 4.
Thank you, Genius, for breaking that down.
Chick foursomes. I mean, clearly didn't think that through, yo. Clearly he's a woman. Clearly he's a woman, but
He's one of the 4
he's
chicks.
one of the 4
It
chicks.
said if he is not participating, thus making his math correct, then how does one deep throw a woman?
That is all I was trying to say.
Are there 4
It doesn't
Gs,
make
i.e.
sense.
16 girls total here or no?
Yo, that's too many
I've
girls,
never
yo.
ever seen this type of explanation on Genius before, and I'm always on Genius.
Do you get why I kept asking you to explain it now?
Yeah.
4 chick foursomes, yo. Come on, man. Go ahead and deep throat.
Now open like you yawning. It's 6 in the morning.
We didn't need that information.
We need that.
You sleeping on him. He's saying he's sleeping on me, probably in the coffin.
I'm dead.
I'm hotter than the end of effing August. I'm awesome.
Right.
Repeat it to your grandma and uncles or mothers.
What did that rhyme with?
Tiger's no dad, but I'm the mother. Okay.
Keep going though, because I remember how this verse ends.
I said it already. Moths. This the last supper. Look, no hands. I'm a bread cuffer. I'm dead lover. I'm a dead devil. I don't fear nothing, muck. Young Money.
Daredevil rhymed with nothing.
It
Like,
rhymed
why was
with
that in there?
Young Money.
What did Young
Dare-
Money rhyme with?
Young
Dead devil.
Yo, young don't rhyme with dare, and money don't rhyme with devil.
But the way he said it made it right. If we applaud 2 Chainz for that, why can't we applaud?
Oh, no one is taking.
Yeah, no one's taking them for 2 Chainz.
We're not taking other rappers off the hook. You brought up Tyga, so we're talking about Tyga.
About to say, you already know 2 Chainz,
I
yo.
feel like he fit in the song though. I didn't remember what he
we
said.
didn't say he didn't. We're not saying he doesn't provide what needs to be provided. His presence, his flow, and whatever the beat is. We're just saying he doesn't always make sense. And you asked why people give Tyga a hard time. This is why people give Tyga a hard time.
Nicki killed him on this song.
He just used to be better though, man. Like, especially on the Fan of a Fan, John Chris Brown, the mixtape, not the album. The album was trash. Tyga was way better then. Even back on I'm So Appalled and everything, he was way better then.
He was on I'm So Appalled?
Yeah.
A remix?
Yeah, Tyga was on there.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, he was on there.
How did
He
his
was
verse
on-
go? I remember him on it.
I don't remember. Honestly, I don't remember how his verse went, but he was good on
I
it.
liked his
That was
flo-
when he was still alright.
I liked his flow on Big Sean's song, F My Opponent. My opponent started with a vision, then it got on it. Met success and introduced it to my homies and everything. I don't remember what Tyga side when he came in. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Like, at least he's when he talking like he's saying something.
Because he put that tone in. He put that aggressiveness, the raspiness in his voice. I'm not. He, like you said, he stayed with a hit. He stayed with a hit.
Mm-hmm.
He's on the radio all crazy. The Taste John was like real big with Offset. That was like a huge song for him, which is what's up. But if you really break them down, it's like,
Yeah.
nah. I'm not. Yeah, I'm not giving him too many points for them lyrics.
I'm never met like. All right. We kind of had to argue this with I'm not mad if you provide enough to get the job done. Like, you could be talking some nonsense, but we in the age now, like, if it sound good, it sound
Then
good.
it sound
like,
good,
I'm probably
yeah.
not even going to think about it. It's not till you double back sometimes where it's like, wait a minute, what?
Right. If you really just like break down what somebody is saying, because you got people that listen like that. I ain't gonna lie, I'm one of those people sometimes now, because
I'm one of those people. I know I'm one of those people.
Yeah, because it's like, come on, man. Like, a big thing for me is like we talked about the Tyga thing. If something don't rhyme, I'm like, come on, yo.
I don't like that. Like,
That gets on my nerves.
You could not make sense in your bars, but if it rhymes and it's still clever in its own way, like however you're flowing it, I'll give it to you. Look, I don't gotta explain nothing to nobody like who knows me. My favorite rapper is Eminem, and he has not made sense a lot in the last
in years.
couple years. Like, he got his tracks where he's going in, but if you like, there's some tracks out there that's like, what are you even talking about, Marshall?
You're just saying anything.
You're just saying anything. But for me, I'm like, but he made it rhyme in a way that's like, wow, that still took effort to do, even though you didn't make any sense.
Right, about what you were saying.
But what were we talking about?
Are
If you just blatantly don't rhyme, I'm not giving you points for that.
Yo, I don't like it. I don't like when people do that. I don't like when, like you said, the 2 Chainz thing. 2 Chainz does it, and like I said, he rhymed biggest show on earth with "Give my mama what she want." What? And I was like, yo, I love 2 Chainz, but nah, yo, I'm not giving him that. And a lot of people do it. Shoot, Wale started doing it, and that got on my nerves.
Wale does it. Ross has done it.
Yeah, about to say Ross. Oh my God, I thought Ross did it on the album, and I can't remember what song it was.
This is just because we like a artist or an album or whatever. We can also admit when they just mess up completely. Like, what are
Yeah.
you talking about? So it's like, I mean, no one's off the hook.
Yeah. That Wale, man. Remember we used to talk about the laugh and Lotus Flower Bomb?
I hate that shit.
Bro.
He
He
loved
was
that.
doing that love at first sight, but I believe in love at first sight.
Wow, he
What?
arrived with sight.
Yo, right. They clearly
He
rhymed.
did it again in that track. What was the other part?
He
of
was
that
like, I'm just trying to work you. He was like, I'm just trying to work your
I'm
nerves.
just trying to work your.
I was
Like,
like,
my thing is like, I look at that as, don't insult my fucking intelligence.
yeah, don't play with me, dog.
Like, man, you don't have to laugh. Like,
Yeah.
even if you were saying this to a chick in real time.
In real time?
She'd be like, "What's your problem? Why are you laughing at the end of all your statements?"
You look at her like, "Yo, let me get stop playing. Let me get that." She be like, "Excuse me? Like, what do you want?" You be like, "Like, what you mean?" Like,
so even in that song, I'd be like, You don't have to laugh right there.
Yeah, right. You don't have to laugh.
It's not more clever because you laugh.
Right, exactly.
No.
I don't understand, yo.
Teacher said, "Don't even show me a set." Did y'all hear that part in the running the streets?
Running the streets.
Yo, I die every time I hear that. Teacher said, "Don't even show me a set." Like, imagine
that flow.
Rick Ross in school and his teacher selling him dope.
Dog, he said some things, yo. Remember that line that was in not on the new album though, on Santorini, Greece, where he was like, no. Actually, wait, no, it wasn't on that. He was like on Apple in My Eye on the first track, where he was like, he said, "Stupid." What'd he say?
What,
Stupid nigga said I wouldn't be nothing. Just a tree stump happy with his free lunch. I was like, why were you a tree stump in school?
Yo, he be grinding himself up.
I know he always come to me like,
dirty
nigga, but my sneaks new. So like, yo, he was dirty 80 times in that song, yo. He was like, dirty nigga getting 40 mil. He was like, dirty nigga with some tube socks. So I'm like, yo, you keep being dirty, dog. You clearly clean and rich, but you still dirty.
Yo, he's so funny. No, every time I Port of Miami too.
Oh my God, I'm like,
I think of y'all.
Port of Miami too.
That's like on Headsprung with LL Cool J when he's like, "The part that hurts me, and then you tried to work me, but I could never let you jerk me." You're LL Cool J in the club. You're Diesel and Rich. The part that hurts you.
You heard about her?
That she would try to jerk you.
Yeah, right. Like you let that crush and crumble you. You're LL Cool J with Timbaland in the club with you, and you're hurt by a random civilian that you can buy.
A random chick
that you can buy.
You can buy this person.
A random chick who has a dude.
And you're trying to buy this drink for her. She didn't even say she was thirsty. You think she's thirsty. You assume she is thirsty. And you hurt because you think somebody tried to get over on you. You offered.
Listen.
Todd?
Big Ellie.
Right. But yeah.
Y'all, I feel like y'all never heard this LL Cool J song. Cause my dad, like, he would make CDs for his car and he put it on there. And I had never heard that song before he put it on there. Hold on.
What's it called?
I changed.
Big Ellie the Revenge.
I changed.
Wait. Show you I changed.
The story of Big Silly.
Right.
No, wait. Let me just play a clip of it.
I changed.
Dad, it's not even on Apple Music.
Come
Like,
here,
I gotta
girl.
go.
I changed. Let me tell you how I changed.
Me and my dad always
I changed.
You just lick his lip.
We laugh
I
at
changed.
we laugh at this one line.
Oh man, yes.
It do
No,
that.
it's okay.
That reverb. Just like, I changed.
I changed.
Dad, y'all grinding up the song.
Look at my lip. I changed.
I hate that ass on YouTube.
Changed. That's it. I changed.
Yo, stop. Pause it. And what was this on?
My dad put it on my
What year was this?
Wait, let me look at the actual year.
That's strong ass trumpet.
I have something to say immediately.
He said in the song, we always laugh at this part. I seen you at the movies with some tall cat, so I bust his headlights with a ball bat. Dun.
No, you didn't.
Wait,
no, you didn't.
What year was this?
Wait, hold on. It was probably 2003 or something. Let me see. 2006.
Why is he still in a room staring at the wall?
He's still there.
Play the opening line of that song.
Staring at these four walls closing.
He can't stop.
He still need love, yo, my man.
He said he hasn't changed.
A train. A train.
Yo, this song is so lit.
in a cauldron.
All right.
Yo, first of all, where did this song come from? I need to know where it came from, yo, because I've never heard this song. I don't know what album this was on. What album was it on?
Hit it with a brick.
What? He hit her with a brick?
Todd Smith.
It was on Todd Smith
Hold
album?
on. Wait, you gotta hear the boy singing.
Who is he?
I don't know. Oh, Ryan Toby.
What?
Pause it. You are Diesel and the Rich. Why are you in all of these situations?
You too rich to be in these situations, dog. He too rich to be. You too strong to be in these situations.
You too rich, and why do trying to run you off of a block? You could just punch everybody. Like
at the same time.
He's always, he always in the song talking about like he wants some girl whose man don't treat her right, and the man got money, but he can give her love.
Yeah.
Like,
and he always want to do
But he
that.
also has money.
He has money, and he always want to. He always talking about back rubs all the time.
Yeah.
That and it's like first of all, he the one. He had a song called "Rub My Back," and he always talking about back rubs, and he wants to rub their back. Remember "Love You Better"? He was like, "I want to rub your lower back, share my dreams." I was like, hold up, I love you. Let me show you what I mean. And I bet you just by showing her, he's just gonna rub her back again. So
you say he's just gonna rub her back.
yo, he loved back rubs, yo.
Back rubs and looking at walls.
Yeah, looking at walls. Yo, wall looking back rubs.
It's this part in the song where you think the song's over, it goes fades out.
The change.
And the beat drops.
That beat sounds so dated too and everything. It's just funny to me.
Yo, it's so funny because this is so a song my dad would love. That's the song he would make.
For the record.
Yo, he was like
Don't
one of
make
them
my
rappers that
head
was
hurt.
like I remember I was still listening to his albums like when he used to come out with them like in the 2000s and everything. They was alright. Like the joint Exit 13 and everything. It was actually alright. Yeah, that joint called Ringtone Murder and everything. That joint was alright.
Ringtone Murder.
Ringtone Murder. Yeah, that joint was hot.
I like
And-
this song with A. Marie.
Oh, what was that joint called?
Paradise.
Yeah. Paradise.
Rest of your life, I'll take you to paradise. Paradise is very nice.
Paradise is very nice.
No, one of my favorite songs by LL Cool J with Boyz II Men. Hey lover, hey
Oh, yeah,
lover.
classic.
Yeah, with the Michael Jackson sample.
Yo, Wanye.
Yo, Wanye West. Listen, yo. He killed that joint. They did. That and Lounger.
Lounging. No,
And-
that's actually my favorite LL Cool J song.
That
The
joint,
Total.
that's
It never gets old.
Yeah,
Dun,
ever.
dun, 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 dun. Like that's like
it's Queen's thing.
it's a Queen's thing, baby. Oh, you for sure.
Track masters.
Makes me think of summer.
Rock on.
Yes, baby
L.
Chris, Uncle L. Yes, Uncle L.
Exit 13.
So yeah,
Rock on.
lounging.
Head sprung. In the house.
Rock on.
Rock on.
He's saying stuff from
Yo,
the
in the
future.
house.
Deep blue sea.
In the house.
Rock on.
Wait, I like LL Cool J.
Hello, Cool J wasn't bad.
Let's
Yeah,
put this
yeah.
on the table too. We make fun of him, but LL Cool J is a legend. Like
Right.
Yeah, he's a
don't-
legend.
None of us dislike LL Cool J.
Yeah.
I like his like love songs better than like those '80s one where he, duh, duh, duh. Like
You ain't never, yo, hold up. The joint on Walking with a Panther, the joint called Nitro was crazy, dog.
no, I never heard
Yo.
it.
Who brings up Walking with a Panther album?
Yo, I do because
People bring up
Nitro,
radio. People bring up Todd Smith. People bring up. I've never heard anybody in the last 10 years be like, "Yo, Walking with a Panther."
Yo, listen, Walking with a Panther, Nitro, and I'm That Type of Guy was on there, yo.
I'm the type of guy.
Dog, that song was crazy, but and the video is even better. But nah, don't nobody bring up that album though. That joint wasn't talked about. Got some gems on there.
Yeah, Hey Lover, Lounging, Paradise, Doing It.
Yo, Love You Better.
Love You Better. I've changed.
Never heard of that John.
No, listen to it on your own.
Yo, Headsprung might be one of the greatest songs of all time.
Everybody.
Has to be.
Headsprung.
Go crazy in the mall with James.
Listen. I just want to have like a party where I just play like all these artists that need their flowers that don't get it. Well, LL Cool J gets this flowers.
LL Cool J got
but
his.
I was thinking about Wanye. You know who else I'll be thinking about?
Who?
He probably get his flowers like in his culture, but Phil Collins, yo.
I was not expecting that.
Not exactly Phil Collins coming.
Phil Collins.
They call me Big Philly. Listen, that's him, yo.
Big Collins.
Yo, I was like, no, they don't.
Yo, I love Phil Collins. Like, he just adds so much sauce.
What? Whoa, did he just put out like a new EP or something? Because
No,
I
I
don't
just
even
think about him randomly. Like, the
My nigga
Target
Phil
sound.
Collins.
Listen, that Tarzan album would be nothing without
What was
him.
that song?
I wanna know, can you show me? I wanna know, are there strangers
Why do I
like
remember
me?
this?
Can you show me? He be breaking it down. Come with me now to see my home, where there's beauty behind your dreams. Yo, listen.
Tarzan.
And he killed the Brother Bear soundtrack.
I didn't hear that. Yo, I was not a Phil Collins bull.
Phil Collins, yo.
Yo, he must have put out a new EP. I'm telling you, yo, he had to.
Come on. And he had the song with Lil Kim.
What?
Phil in the air tonight or something. Let me see. Phil Collins.
Wait, I heard Phil in the air tonight. I heard that song.
Lil Kim.
But Lil Kim?
I'm pretty
Beans
sure.
filled the air.
Oh, it says no results. I'm not making this
No,
up.
you can't that don't exist.
They're doing the
I'm
same
a-
places to get your money up. Listen,
There really is a song called Get Your Money Up by Carrie Hilson.
I know it is by Meek Mill and Will Smith. I mean, it's by Will Smith.
Shut up. Phil Collins, Lil Kim. No. It exists. Air Tonight. See?
You said
Lil
Phil. You said
Kim
Phil in the air tonight.
featuring Phil Collins.
Yeah, that's Beans. Beans and Phil Collins.
Remix.
Feel it in the air tonight. Phil Collins.
I'm here, Beans.
And
Beanie Siegel. I've been waiting for Beanie Siegel. Oh,
It's The Rock.
the rock.
all right. So it exists.
Don't exist.
Yo,
It does.
that was a DJ mashup. That was not it.
No,
yo.
but let
When
me
DJ like, got that Phil Collins.
Lil Kim. That's about Yo, that drop. Yeah, okay, Phil Collins Essentials. Look how official he looked.
What? Give me this.
Yo, Phil Collins Essentials.
Well, that's because In the Air Tonight is an actual Phil Collins song. It wasn't like.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure you ain't thinking it was a Lil Kim song.
No, I know it's not. I don't know these songs. Oh, you'll be in my heart. I knew that.
That was on a movie
that's-
too.
Yeah, that wasn't a movie.
Okay, so all right. So most of the Phil Collins songs I know are from Tarzan, but
The Tarzan soundtrack.
and the brother. Y'all never saw the Brother Bear?
No.
No.
Brother Bear
I
song?
don't listen to Phil Collins, yo.
I really thought y'all did. I thought everybody low key did.
I mean, I know
Everybody
of
low
his,
key.
I know of his music.
Everybody just on the low
Is it
streaming all
look through
this Phil
my eyes?
Collins.
Take a look through my eyes. Like he just has a great voice. Like it's just.
I'm not
I
disagreeing with
ain't
you.
knocking him. He just.
He just, I don't know. He made
I'm
me feel
just
some type of
not. I'm
way.
just not hopping in the car throwing the Phil Collins
Like,
on. That's
How
all I'm
about I
saying.
do that tomorrow morning? Like on my journey.
This sound like YouTube ad music that come
It
on before
does.
the actual
It
video
sounds like I
that
just
you
put
want
in
to
a
watch.
VHS Disney movie
Right,
in
right.
'96.
Yes.
That's the joint that show. This is the music that show like the company like who made the movie before it come on real
Yeah,
quick.
exactly.
See, no, this one of them songs that's like it shows the company in the movie who made it, and then it's like it plays before the screen comes on, then the screen come on, and it's like shows like some open road that's at like 5 o'clock maybe, and they're like driving down the road, and there's like a white boy with like an open button up with the sleeves rolled up halfway, just driving. Yo, it just seemed like one of them.
This sounds like one of those super triumphant like Disney movies where the character was like running real fast up a hill, and then he like jumps off a waterfall and lands in the water with dolphins, and they're swimming around him, and they jump out the like. You know what I'm talking about?
I think that did happen. But I think it was a
I
bear.
bet it happened.
A bear.
It sounds like it happened.
This is a bear.
This is a bear.
Running and jumping off a waterfall.
But this is where he get our life. There will be times on this journey. All you'll see is darkness.
This is the montage where like the warrior is like sharpening his weapon. I know he's like punching a punching bag.
No.
Why they playing Nipsey? He doing all this sharpening?
Because it hits a crescendo when the music gets real hype. Do you see like he's ready? You
Like,
see
yeah,
how
This
it
is
is.
when it gets hype. This is when it gets hype. And then you do the air drums.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah, right here, yo.
This is
he
when you
definitely
see him.
is.
He ready as shit.
Yeah,
Like,
he
the
ready.
one-
He's super ready.
Do you see him walking into whatever arena he about to walk into?
Yo, I just chased away all our fans.
And
but
before he looks up, he's like looking at a picture of like his mother, and he puts his left hand on it, and he's just like,
kind of like just rubs over her body or whatever, and then just looks up. It's like, he looks up at the target of who he's about to go after. Or something
and then
like
whoever
that.
his coach is in the back and is like, he's ready.
take a look through my eyes.
Disney, come up off that bridge. We just sold y'all $1 million
They
idea.
zoom in at his actual eyes.
Right.
Yeah.
And the whole time we still have to remember that this is a bear we talking about. This is
But he got one of those like boxing hoodies on. He got like one of those leather hoodies
the leather jump.
with no sleeves.
Right.
Shut
Yo,
up.
them leather jumps that look silk with no sleeves. With the hood on.
Oh my god.
Dope,
All right.
man.
All right. I'm gonna ask one question and we out of here. Question we got sent. What is a nickname that people have called you that you hated? Mine is Tony. No one call me that.
Yo, Tone.
Chill.
Tone, dog.
I know my name is Anthony, but ever since I was a kid and people tried to shorten it, I'd be like, no, I'm not a white Italian plumber. I'm not about to bring you some pizzas. Chill out.
I don't.
Some girl used to call me Turtle.
What? For what?
Because she kept watching that Turtle movie that Phil Collins did the soundtrack on.
No, it's actually
Suck
for a hater reason. She kept saying I look like Franklin the Turtle. So she called me Turtle.
Did you fight her?
No.
Full deadbeat. Full deadbeat.
I don't think I look like Franklin. But
You don't
You
look
don't.
like Franklin.
You don't look like
But that
Ben,
was- that
Kirk.
was-
You don't look like none of them. Like,
yeah, that wasn't cool.
I don't think it ain't nothing you could do with my name, so it ain't like
Error.
Nuh-uh.
people did call. Somebody did call me that. I can't hate on Pop Out, man. Pop Out could call me like Bartholomew, and I'd be like, all right, bet that don't go right with it. So that matches my name perfectly. but
Bartholomew? Turn up Bart.
Turn up Bart.
That would be like Pop Out. I love you, dog. But
Yo.
come on, please. No, I don't know. No one ever like called me
Partner?
anything. When I was, I think maybe it was one that I was like, nah, that joint ain't gonna stick. When I was like 12, like the girl I was going with, her mom.
Ron.
No one ever tried to call me Ron. I would have shut that down real quick, like so fast.
People gonna hear this and now they're gonna be trying to call you Ron.
I swear somebody was
You
like,
gotta-
yo,
you
Ron.
gotta
No.
Exit the podcast, like, and it's Ron.
Yeah, be like, yo, I'm like, I don't know who this is. I don't know
Aaron.
who that is. So her mom used to call me Air. Like, and I remember when I came over, like, I used to like
Hey, Air.
go over, and then she used to be like, Air, like, hey, Air, like, I think double up, like, hey, Air. So I used to be like, nah, like, ain't.
Nah,
We
you
ain't
try.
about to do
We
this.
not about to do this.
We ain't starting this.
Like, if I knew like back then, like what I know now, I probably would have been like in my mind, like, yo, fuck out of here, dog. Like, don't call me that, yo. That's not it. Don't do that. There's really nothing you can do with my name. Don't force something to be able to be done with it.
It's either Aaron, Ayo, or Aaron.
If don't nobody call me Aaron, they probably just call me like A or something. Like a lot of people just call me. They'll just
nobody
say.
called you Aaron?
No, people call me Aaron, but like if they call me anything else, they'll be like, or if somebody know me as like Ayo or something, they'll say that. Or some people would just shorten it themselves and they just be like, yo, A.
Anybody ever call you the sauce?
Actually, somebody from my job never calls me by Aaron or Ayo or nothing.
He just say sauce?
No, he every single time he sees me, he don't even say Ayo got the sauce. He say Ayo with the sauce every single time. Or he'll just call me sauce.
I'm
but
calling
it's like,
you sauce from here on out.
All right, that's cool.
Let's go.
But that's like he like the only person who does it literally every time. He don't never call me by my regular name. But yeah, I don't know. Nobody ever since that Air thing, nobody did anything too bad. Yeah.
So Tone was yours?
Yeah, fuck out of here.
Tone, dog. Tone Thugs and Harmony, dog. Let's get it.
Yo.
Tony Sauce.
That's right.
Tony Sauce Turtle.
All right,
Turtle Tony Sauce.
Air Underwood.
Yo, Air Underwood.
Air Underwood.
Yo, nah.
Tone Thugs and Harmony.
Yeah, Tone Thugs, man. Listen, all right.
Never. I remember
Tone Crusher.
Wait, what you call it?
Tone Crusher.
Tone Crusher, yo. Let's go. Tone Man 2K.
Yeah.
Something you interview was where?
I remember I was in first grade, and my first grade teacher looked at me and was like,
Tone?
"So do you want?"
So no. Sorry, go ahead.
He's like, "Do you want to be called Anthony or Tony?" I cut her off like Anthony or Tony. Anthony. I remember it to this day. I remember that.
Like, how they just gonna totally disregard the H?
Yeah. Well, why don't they just say Ant? Like, why would you think of
I
Tony
started
first?
telling people to call me. That's how I'm called Ant today.
Maybe
like, nah.
because Antonio.
Nah, yo. Wait a minute. Why would somebody? I can see if somebody's name was Antonio, and then they'd be like, "Yo, do you want to be called Tony?" From that, but Anthony.
They just totally
Why are you
disregard the
suggesting
H.
Tony?
That's the shortening of Tone. That's like
William and Bill and Richard.
and Dick. That don't even make sense.
I'll be so
Like, who
irked.
chooses the second one? Who's like, no, call me Dick. Like, no, like I'm not. No, don't call me that. You can call
Like
me Rich.
Robert, like it's Bob for sure. Why don't you just Rob?
Rob.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Rob.
I don't listen.
These names is weird, though. Like, I don't understand. I don't know, yo. I'm just glad that I don't have a name that somebody can just butcher or just turn into something unacceptable.
Yeah.
All right. It's been real. We went longer than I expected to go, but that's fine. We had started serious and we got funny in the
I
end.
didn't mean to get serious. I don't
No.
know.
I mean, I ain't apologizing for it. Still pertinent information. But AuxCoreCast at Twitter, AuxCoreCast on Instagram, AuxCoreCast@gmail.com. Send us questions, whatever. We'll address it here. AuxCord on Facebook, AuxCord on YouTube, and remember to rate and comment on Apple Podcasts. Please, please, please help us with those algorithms. Also, you can comment on SoundCloud. We would really appreciate it.
Support us or else.
Or else we will find you and make you listen to Phil Collins and shorten your name.
Exactly.
We're not going
Young
to
port.
reward them. That's a reward. Phil Collins.
Make you wear a leather hoodie with no sleeves.
Exactly.
But for the AuxCord, I'm Ant.
I'm Jazzy Miotti.
I'm Sauce Man 3000.
That was Air. And you're unplugged.
All right.
Bye.
We will talk to y'all next time.
All right.
All right, peace.
Tone Thugs.